Today's video uncovers one of the most controversial stories of the year, the ongoing incarceration of Tommy Robinson and the system's relentless effort to suppress dissent. Just imagine, spending Christmas behind bars, away from your family, not for committing a violent crime, but for sharing a video. What makes this story even more bizarre and disturbing is the extreme measures being taken to ensure no one speaks up about Tommy's situation. Not even visitors, who must now sign legal gag orders to keep quiet. But that's not all. As we dive deeper into this case, shocking truths emerge about how the justice system is weaponized to silence certain voices while allowing blatant double standards to flourish. And it's not just about one individual. In another shocking twist, Britain's fishing industry, a symbol of independence during Brexit, is once again at risk of being sacrificed to EU demands. Today, we're exposing the truth. From a deeply politicized justice system to the betrayal of Britain's coastal communities, we're uncovering the hidden stories that the establishment doesn't want you to know. So, grab a cup of tea, sit back, and prepare for a ride as we uncover the plot twists and hidden agendas shaping Britain today. But first, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and join our growing community as we fight for truth and justice. The silencing of Tommy Robinson. The incarceration of Tommy Robinson is more than just a legal case. It's a political statement. Whatever your opinion of Tommy, the facts are glaring. No advocacy for violence, a Category A prison meant for dangerous offenders, gag orders preventing visitors from discussing his situation. These measures raise an important question. What is the establishment so desperate to hide? Tommy's case is a textbook example of how dissenting voices are silenced. Compare this to Labour councillor Ricky Jones, who openly called for violence in public, yet faces no such restrictions. This isn't just hypocrisy, it's an outright manipulation of justice to fit a political narrative. The justice system, weaponized? From Tommy's case to countless others, there's a disturbing trend where the law is no longer blind. Instead, it serves an agenda, targeting those who challenge the establishment while protecting its allies. Selective enforcement of the law, increasingly politicized decisions, the erosion of public trust in justice. This isn't just an attack on individuals, it's an attack on the very foundation of democracy. Britain's coastal betrayal. In another corner of Britain, the betrayal continues. Brexit was supposed to restore control of Britain's waters, but leaked documents reveal the EU is now pushing for even more access to the UK's fishing waters. 90% of fishermen supported Brexit, believing it would protect their livelihoods. Instead, they've faced broken promises, meager concessions, and rising costs. Labour leader Keir Starmer's alleged willingness to appease EU demands is a major concern for coastal communities. What's at stake here isn't just the fishing industry, it's the symbol of Britain's independence. The fight for justice and freedom. The stories of Tommy Robinson and Britain's fishermen share a common thread, a system prioritizing control over fairness. Whether it's silencing a voice of dissent or betraying an entire industry, the establishment's agenda is clear. But this isn't the end of the story. Voices are rising, communities are fighting back, and the truth is becoming harder to suppress. From Tommy's supporters to coastal leaders, people are demanding justice, transparency, and accountability. And as we head into the new year, one question looms large. How much longer can this charade continue before the people demand real change? Tommy Robinson's situation exposes how justice in Britain has become deeply politicized. Sharing a video landed him in a Category A prison, which is meant for the most dangerous criminals. Think about that. A non-violent act punished with such severity. Is this justice? Or is it a deliberate effort to silence dissent? The gag orders imposed on his visitors add another layer of suspicion. These orders ensure that no one can reveal what's happening inside the prison. Why such secrecy? What is the system so desperate to hide? This isn't an isolated case. Britain's justice system is increasingly being used to target those who challenge the establishment. The double standards are glaring. Labour councillor Ricky Jones, who openly called for violence, walks free, while Tommy, who has never advocated violence, is locked away under extreme conditions. Such selective enforcement of the law is tearing apart public trust in the system. It's no longer about justice, it's about control. The message is clear. If you challenge the system, you'll face consequences, no matter how unjust they are. Britain is at a breaking point. The justice system's misuse and the betrayal of promises to key communities, like fishermen, show a government that no longer serves its people. Tommy Robinson's case is not just about him. It's a warning to everyone who values freedom of speech and fairness. Similarly, the fishermen who were promised sovereignty over their waters during Brexit now face betrayal. The establishment is willing to sacrifice industries and individuals to maintain power. This is a fight for the soul of the nation. Will Britain stand by as their freedoms and industries are stripped away? Or will they rise to reclaim their rights and demand accountability from those in power? The answer lies in the hands of the people. Silence is no longer an option. The time to act is now. What are your thoughts on these shocking developments? Do you think the justice system has been weaponized? And how should Britain respond to the EU's demands for fishing rights? Let me know in the comments below. Your voice matters more than ever in these critical times. Before you go, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and join our growing community as we continue to uncover the truth. Together, we can shine a light on these critical issues and fight for a better future. Tommy Robinson's case and the plight of British fishermen are not isolated stories. They are symptoms of a much larger problem. The justice system, once a beacon of fairness, is now being wielded as a weapon. Industries that form the backbone of the nation, like fishing, are being sacrificed on the altar of political expediency. But this is not the time to despair. This is the time to unite. Britons have always stood firm in the face of injustice, and now is no different. The fight is no longer just about individuals or specific communities. It's about the very principles that define this nation: freedom, fairness, and sovereignty. We must demand transparency in Tommy Robinson's case and hold the establishment accountable for their selective application of the law. At the same time, fishermen and coastal communities need our support to prevent further betrayal. The power to create change lies with the people. Every voice raised, every vote cast, every conversation held matters. The establishment thrives on silence, but together we can expose the truth and reclaim the values that make Britain great. If you believe in justice, fairness, and the rights of everyday citizens, now is the time to act. Let your voice be heard through comments, discussions, and at the ballot box. This isn't just Tommy's fight or the fisherman's struggle. It's all of ours. Together we can make a difference. Let's stand for what's right. Let's stand for Britain. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content that uncovers the truths the establishment doesn't want you to see. Until next time, take care and stay informed. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Stay safe and take care. We will see you in the next video. Thanks, viewers.